Journal of Christopher Columbus, October 14th, 1492. Sunday. In the morning, I ordered boats to be got ready, and coasted along the island towards the north-northeast to examine that part of it, we having landed first at the eastern part. Presently we discovered 2 or 3 villages, and the people all came down to the shore, calling out to us, and giving thanks to God. Some brought us water, and others victuals. Others, seeing that I was not disposed to land, plunged into the sea and swam out to us, and we perceived that they interrogated us if we had come from heaven. An old man came on board my boat. The others, both men and women, cried with loud voices, "Come and see the men who have come from heavens. Bring them victuals and drink." There came many of both sexes, every one bringing something, giving thanks to God, prostrating themselves on the earth, and lifting up their hands to heaven. They called out to us loudly, to come to land, but I was apprehensive on account of a reef of rocks which surrounds the whole island, although within there is depth of water and room sufficient for all the ships of Christendom, with a very narrow entrance. There are some shoals within side, but the water is as smooth as a pond. It was to view these parts that I set out in the morning, for I wished to give a complete relation to your highness, as also to find where a fort might be built. I discovered a tongue of land which appeared like an island, though it was not, but might be cut through and made so in 2 days. It contained 6 houses. I do not, however, see the necessity of fortifying the place, as the people here are simple in warlike matters, as your highness will see by these 7 which I have ordered to be taken and carried to Spain, in order to learn our language and return, unless your highness should choose to have them all transported to Castile, or held captive in the island. I could conquer the whole of them with 50 men, and govern them as I pleased. Near the islet I have mentioned, there were groves of trees, the most beautiful I have ever seen, with their foliage as verdant as we see in Castile in April and May. There were also many streams. After having taken a survey of these parts, I returned to the ship, and setting sail discovered such a number of islands that I knew not which first to visit. The natives whom I had taken on board informed me by signs that there were so many of them that they could not be numbered. They repeated the names of more than 100. I determined to steer for the largest, which is about 5 leagues from San Salvador. The others were some at greater and some at a less distance from the island. They are all very level, without mountains, exceedingly fertile and populous, the inhabitants living at war with one another, although a simple race, and with delicate bodies.